This coffee sure is good. Well, there you all are. Hello. What's going on? Hello, Coffee Time friends. Mama is working up a storm. I just got to take you over here and show you. She is making delicious, absolutely delicious. She makes some of the best Mexican cornbread. Mama, show them what you're up to.
I'm just cutting up a few.
I'm going to say, Mama, it's been too long since you made any.
I probably won't make it good, but
Let's see here. I bet you they can't hear you too good.
oh,
Let me take this microphone and I'll bring it over here. Okay.
oh. I said I ain't made none in so long. I don't know if I can make it or not.
Hello, everybody. Hey, John, Mama. Hey, Margie. Hey, Preston. Tell them what you're doing, Mama. Get us up to date.
I'm cutting up a few purple onions. Is already cut. I just cut them up a little smaller to go in here. And all I'm going to do is use the Jiffy cornmeal mix because I ain't making a big pound of it.
No.
And I'm using these roasted peppers instead of the hot ones. And this is all I'm doing.
You gonna put some jalapenos in?
No, I don't want that. I mean, I can't eat. I'll be good to eat this. I ate this roasted in the oven and it done pretty good. So that's all I'm going to do. I think that's enough peppers and onions.
You gonna put a little red pepper? You're gonna have a little spice to it, ain't you?
Spice, the peppers will make it, and the onions.
Them peppers ain't too spicy.
No, but
What about some cheese?
yeah, I'm going to put cheese in it and a can of cream style corn.
Ugh.
And some,
That's the only way I'll eat it.
And this is, I think that'll be enough for this little box of Jiffy mix
that
here.
sounds good, Mama.
All I'm going to do now is just put my Jiffy mix in here.
That's your Tupperware mixing store. We will use that thing all the time.
The potatoes.
We're having cube steak that was Mama put in the crock pot at lunchtime, Mama.
I guess.
And it's good and tender. I done smelled it, done tried it. She put a little coffee in it and then just some salt-free seasonings. Some that someone sent us just the other day. I'll show them to you in a minute. And she put a little bit of y'all's ranch, of course, and y'all's Southern Secret. And that's all that's in it.
All I've got here is just the cornmeal mix. Jiffy. And this recipe is from my sister-in-law, Bobby, and she says put sugar, but this Jiffy is already sweet, so I'm not going to add nothing to it. So I'm going to put my peppers and my onions.
And no jalapenos.
No.
Ooh, I think it'd be good with some pepper.
You want to put a couple in it, a little in it?
If you don't want to, we won't.
And now I'm just going to add me.
We'll skip it this time. I may put a little jalapeno juice on my plate. Dip my cornbread in it.
Dip your cornbread in.
Don't like Jiffy's too sweet. Don't like sugar and cornbread. Lou, Stanley, we don't either, as a rule. Now, I did make some sweet... Oh, Mama, you got egg in the floor, honey. Just don't fall in it. I'll mop it up in a minute. But as a rule, our cornbread don't get no sweetening either. We put a little pepper in it, if anything, black pepper. You could put black pepper in that, Mama.
Yeah, I'll sprinkle you some in there.
Well, I'll let you, because I don't want to be accused. My pitcher and bowl like that is so old that it's worn out. Yeah, they wear out now, or they get old, but they usually don't wear completely out. But that is the mix and store. It's got a lid on it, and
I'm not measuring it. I'm just gonna pour me a little oil in it.
You do it your way, Mama.
I reckon so.
Put your little black pepper in. I did not. Hello, everyone. Prayers for everyone in need. Love to you all. Thank you, Miss Bobby.
pepper.
Jeannie, how are you? Hey, Donna, Mama, I tried to send stars. It wouldn't let me. There's a star party activated, whatever that means.
And I'm going to put my corn.
I don't know nothing about the stars. If you can't do stars, just come over here and do some hearts. They free.
Thumbs up, free too.
Thumbs ups and hearts are free. They help the algorithm. They let people know we're
I'm
out
going to
here.
have to put some cornmeal in here.
I sort of say that got soupy, didn't it?
Yeah, no.
You got another Jiffy?
I've got one more Jiffy.
And I've just put it in there. We'll buy some more. Is it in the pantry?
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll go get it. You hang on.
Right behind the door. Third shelf down, I think.
Yeah, you're right, Mom. You're exactly right.
I figured I would be.
With organization comes relearning, refiguring out where everything is. Now, for somebody who don't use Jiffy, we always keep Jiffy. Because we do use it occasionally, like with this cornbread. We gotta have a little in the house.
Oh, that's pretty, just like it is.
It's beautiful. And here's another pack of the Jiffy. Jiffy. That's in case you didn't see the other box. And it makes good muffins. I say I don't like sweet cornmeal, but I will say this. I won't turn down a Jiffy cornbread muffin. They're good. I guess my preference is having unsweetened cornbread when I'm making a homemade pone of cornbread where I want to eat with beans. But there's nothing wrong with mixing up some Mexican cornbread and having a little bit of
We may have a skillet too little.
I'll turn these around here. Let's see, maybe. Can you see maybe? Can they see in there?
Yeah.
And
Here's your cheese.
the muffins are not bad. Mom, I'm gonna let you finish this. I was just putting this in here while you was doing your thing. Just turn right back over there and we'll get you finished. I've never made Mexican cornbread by myself. I've always helped Mama, but I've never made.
I think I'll run through this these onions and I don't make that many left.
There's your cheese. Now normally it does get little jalapenos in it. I think you used to put jalapenos in it.
I didn't put pimentos in it before, seems like, but not much.
Well, pimentos definitely are not hot.
No. Have you got some jalapenos handy?
I'm afraid you won't like it or something. I will put some on my plate.
I didn't get no milk in here.
Now, are you going to bake that in our cornbread skillet?
I've got it heating, but I'm afraid it's not big enough.
Oh, I'm afraid.
I
I'm
may
afraid
have
it might taint it. That's a
Okay.
lot of stuff.
to get another skillet out.
I'll fix you up.
Pour the grease out of that one. Ooh.
I work at the library.
And you say I make noise.
Well, every dish in there fails. I ain't in charge, Mama. I just work here.
Oh, sure.
I just work here. All right, I'm heating this skillet, folks.
Well, get that one out of the oven.
I'm going to, but I'm going to heat this one first.
I've got this all mixed up.
gonna heat this one.
Them peppers makes it look pretty, and them purple onions.
Makes it look pretty. But I don't think they're gonna give them no burn. Them peppers are mild.
Mild.
Mild peppers, yeah. And man, this grease is hot. Look at that pan. This is our real cornbread skillet.
Ooh, it was hot. It was good.
Yeah, it was hot. I got a feeling this one ain't hot enough.
No, because it ain't been on that long enough.
I'm gonna put this one down here because it's too hot to set anywhere. Too hot to sit. And I'm gonna put a drop of bacon grease. Bacon grease tastes good in some cornbread.
That's what's in that. My skillet was bacon grease.
Oh, is it? I thought it might have been. This is hot now, Mama. You got a place to sit this hot thing?
I'll put it over there and pour it in it.
No, we got to come over there where they are.
Oh, well, no, I don't have no.
Mama forgot y'all was here.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Mama. I'm coming over there.
Well, I'm putting you some jalapenos.
Oh, don't do it because you won't be able to. No, leave them for me. I'll add mine later.
I'll eat it.
We'll put it in half.
Yeah.
No. Don't do that.
Yeah, we'll eat it.
Oh, you making me feel bad.
I'll leave them set out so you
This
can
is
add-
hot, so
so you
watch
can,
your hand.
So you can add yours.
Can y'all see this? I don't even know what y'all can see, what you can't. Let me go on the other side. You watch yourself there. Yeah, you can see that skillet. But you got junk in the way that you can't see really. You'd be surprised how much view can be blocked by one little jar. My favorite is Mexican cornbread. Well, this is going to be some good stuff. Let it pour, Mama, before your grease gets cold. You overstir.
I had to get the jalapenos off.
I told you not to put them in there.
I told you it's going to be a giant-sized skillet.
I know. Well, 2 things of Jiffy and all that corn, it's going to be big. Now, folks, I don't know that I would want to put that hot mess right there in my cornbread skillet. We got this skillet. It's a semi-cornbread. It's
I
good
hope it
size.
ain't too big for the oven. You didn't check that part.
Yes, I do know, Mama.
Oh, you do know.
This is a good seasoned skillet, so the cornbread shouldn't stick. But see, it wasn't hot enough. I think Mama mixed too long.
I had to get the jalapenos all stirred in.
Because it should
Now
have
that is
sizzled.
pretty.
It's pretty. Now, about 20 minutes, we should have Mexican cornbread. Everything else is done.
Oh, you got a pot holder on there.
I do, because I knew you'd grab it and run with it. So here's the meat.
Hey, you're going to have to set it over.
Yeah, here, Mama. You sang and dance for them, Mama.
I can't
Show them that meat while you're there. Let me have that. This goes too big for you, Mama.
I can't. I'm afraid to carry it over.
Well, it's pretty big. I tried to tell you.
I'll show you the meat. He's going to show you. Woo! A facial. You should smell it. What have you got in here? Lipton onion soup? Or
No,
just
ma'am.
spices. It's
I'll show it.
tender.
Tender as your eyeballs or something. It smells wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Mama, do you know who sent these spices? You got them, Lacey.
They're laying there with the card and letter. And
Mama's going to show you who sent.
no, you're going to show them.
No, I ain't either. So here's what I put. Y'all's Southern Secret. Y'all's Ranch. That was the primary. And they do have a little salt in them, but I didn't put any other salt in it. Didn't even put pepper in the steak. It was just this. Didn't even. Some of y'all sent us this right here. Now, I'm going to tell you the truth. This is called lemon herb seasoning, 2 ounces. And it smelled good. Wasn't real lemony. Just right, I guess. And this one is called Santa Maria Barbecue. But it smells a lot like this one. And I didn't taste it, but I did shake a little bit, both of them in there. But it's herby. You can tell. So I just shook a little just so we could try it. Mama's going to tell you who sent them. She's got her whole little
I've got a card down
card and something else down there. I ain't gonna get into that. But this is what I seasoned it harshly with. This come from is that the name?
That's the lady's name.
SUGOMES.
Yeah.
Is it should have been E there? There's something.
No,
It's been cut.
That's their names. So, issue.
Okay, Sue Jerry. Jared and Tony. Beautiful little card. Look at that. Love it.
And this is.
And it says you're just like fried chicken.
This is
You make everything better.
keep your tongue happy. This is from them spices.
So the spices are from Keep Your Tongue Happy. And Jared Lambert, owner and crafter. So that we appreciate you for. And it says salt free.
She sent for a cookbook and we don't have
Yes.
to.
We don't have cookbooks, so we'll just your check you sent for a cookbook. We ain't had them in several months, so we will just destroy this. We used to try
Put
to
it
balance
back
back,
to your balance.
so just add the $17 back to your balance. We appreciate it, but we have no more cookbooks. All right. Mexican cornbread. I think that's where I left you off a while ago. I think I left you hanging. Come on. Oh, I did leave you hanging. Sounds so good, John. You and Mama be cooking, making me so hungry. Y'all, I understand that, Sherry. My friends do it to me all the time. I'll be watching one of their shows, and I'll think, I'm starved to death. And then I'll be wanting what they be cooking, and then I think, you can't cook that the same day they did. They'll think you're just copycatting. And sometimes I just go ahead and say I'm copycatting. Mama Sue's made stuff before, and I gotta eat that. And I just have to say, I'm copying off Mama Sue today.
It don't hurt to copy. That's how you learn to do stuff.
Mama says it don't hurt to copy. Just as when you're friends. And I'm sure if I lived close enough to Mama Sue, I could go over and she'd feed me. She has some good... Her and my mama cook a lot alike, if you'll notice. And so when she makes something, usually it's something I'd eat.
There's no cream.
I'm going to copy off her son-in-law, Sean. If you didn't know, Sean does Sundays with Sean on Mama Sue's page. Mama says it's her favorite. Mama Sue says it's her favorite day because Sean's doing the cooking. And he made some flaky biscuits. He got the canned biscuits. And he made, he put steak and made a dip, like a French dip thing. But while they were on there, they were telling me you could use this with ham and cheese. And I thought, I would love to try those biscuits with ham and cheese. And I'm going to. So I'll tell you when I do that one where I got the idea from. Sean cooking, I may mess it up, but it's cooking with Sean, I think, on Sundays. Or Sundays with Sean.
Ew, open it, please.
Opening up a little bit of evaporated milk. You know what we're having with this Mexican cornbread and this beef? I give you 3 guesses and the first 2 don't even count. Mama made, of course, mashed potatoes. Real mashed potatoes. She peeled them and everything. We're having carrots, mashed potatoes, and peanut green beans. And this beautiful steak. This is a steak that I found in the refrigerator the other day. And I thought, I'm going to get that out.
Yeah.
And so it's out and now it's cooked. If you don't get it out, you won't never get it cooked.
I like
Mom, we
it.
got that other meat in there. It's got to be froze or made today.
Oh, it'll have to be froze because we ain't cooking no more today.
So, I don't like to freeze ground chuck though. I would cook it today
Now you not cook the ground chuck.
and put it in the refrigerator. But I'm really kind of wanting meatloaf.
Meatloaf sounds good. We can have
I may
meatloaf.
check it, and if it's in tip-top condition, I may hold it over one more day and have a wild party night, Friday night meatloaf.
Woo!
Ooh, well, our definition of wild party night is a little bit laughable, isn't it?
Oh, wow.
But it is party night when you don't have to work the next day and you can drink coffee till midnight. I was drinking coffee the other night late, and I thought, I don't care if I do have to get up. I got to have this coffee. My throat was kind of bothering me. I'm feeling much better than I was the other night. But my throat was kind of bothering me, and I needed my coffee. Mama wants you light over here, and we'll chat a while, and that bread will be done.
I'm gonna get a plate right there.
I ain't gonna light.
Ooh.
Have you lit today, Mama?
Yeah.
You been outside, or you didn't take a brush to that head?
Well, I did go to the mailbox and go by the package out
Yeah, I know things.
there. That ain't nice to talk about my house.
Well, you got the wind blowing.
Well, it wasn't blowing.
It was blowing like March. March is almost here. We're wrapping up February, folks. And I told y'all, once March gets here, we're right in the heart of spring. It's coming. So some of y'all who've been really hating on winter, you go ahead and get yourself ready, because it'll be spring before you know it. Time's going to change.
Why did you wait till we was through with the video to tell me my hair was out low? Why did you tell me to start with?
Well, where would you want it if it wasn't all over your head?
Well, I'd like for it to, well, it is all over my head.
Mama says, my hair's all over my head. And I said, well, where would you want it?
All over my head.
You don't want it sliding down your back or nothing?
I might want it sliding down my back.
We have planted, but we're gonna plant some more of everything. So it's time to plant.
Something got in it and dug it up.
Squirrels.
And don't start on that tonight, Lord.
No, we'll start on that one. We all know the answer to squirrels. Anyhow, oh, you know what? I bet y'all can't hear nothing I'm saying. I turned that microphone around. I thought, what is that hanging over there on that? Y'all been able to hear me? See, here's the microphone. Everybody says, you need a microphone. Well, I got this one right here. And it stays clipped. And right here is as far as it ever goes. I bet it's not getting loud because I had it turned around a while ago. That's the reason I need a camera crew, because I can't do all this stuff. Hi, y'all. Hey, Mimi. Hi, guys. Hey, Betty Sue. Mama, you look lovely as always.
Oh, boy.
Thank you, Linda. She does look good. Just because her hair ain't been combed don't mean that she don't look pretty. What is the matter with your voice, horse? Well, Carolyn, I don't know. Carolyn Davis. Do I sound hoarse?
A little rougher than you.
Mama says I'm rougher than usual.
Not that rough.
Big squirrels. Yeah, that's right.
Black and tan
Delphia.
squirrels.
I love spring, but my allergies. Oh, Jessica, you reminded me. That's one thing I do cherish about winter is my allergies are so good. That this winter they've even been acting up a little bit with other things, but spring it's going to bring them on, and I dread that. In summer brings them on.
I think
I have
that's
grass.
fresh cornbread out all over me.
I have grass allergies. So when grass is green, then I have allergies. Pretty and windy today in North Georgia. Yeah, Deanna, it's been windy here too. Mama, what was you doing outside?
I went to the mailbox and I went out
And
with Oliver.
what was that little doll doing?
Well, she had something. He had something he wasn't supposed to have, and I had to go and scold him.
You could hear. You scolded the baby?
Yeah, and he lays down and walls his eyes up at you when you scold him.
I think it's cute. Time changes. You get your phone. The 9th. March the 9th. So it'll be next Saturday night. And y'all go ahead and change them before you go to bed. You can change them today if you want to.
I reckon that's right. You might ought to check it. My mind, I'm old and forgetful.
Y'all can go ahead and change them right now if you want to. You just have to stay on top of it. And make sure you are ready. Mama, I can't find nothing on this phone. You got stuff just scattered everywhere.
That's why you put it in there, 'cause I don't do it. I move it sometimes.
You got 47,000 things open too. No wonder your phone don't work. Good night, Mama.
What is all that?
It's stuff you've opened your... I didn't mean for this to turn into a phone cleaning out.
Well, I'm glad you're working on it.
Go ahead, Mama. Entertain them. I think it's going to be a minute.
Take my word. It's nice.
It's the 9th. You can't be looking up stuff on this phone. Look.
I didn't know how to take that out.
You X. The X means take off. You've got 47 tabs open. Or more. I don't know. I ain't no expert on them. I just know she's got a bunch open here. Is there a way to close them all at one time on here? I've never had that many open. Is this stuff you've looked up, Mama?
I guess over 100 years.
No, I cleaned it out not long ago. I think I can just close them all out. Anyhow, folks, that's what we're up to. We're going to eat. And we're going to... You got a bunch of stuff open here too, Mama. We're going to eat. No, they didn't close them out. They just closed out the whole tab. Have y'all started getting ants? I just seen an ant running around here. Mama?
That probably come off my table and I just set it in here or there.
Well, so how can you get ants at your table?
I have sweets.
Am I going to have to call an exterminator because you sweeted the place up?
Yeah.
Listen to her. She's got ants, she telling me now. I seen an ant the other night. Was it yours too?
Yeah.
Have you sprayed?
I have an ant farm.
She has an ant farm. She's making up stuff. She's feeling good. She's making up stuff. Mama, I'm going to have to take a spell and clean. I have never in my life seen. Good night. No wonder your phone don't have work, Mama.
Does that make it mess up?
Yeah, your phone's like, I got a bunch of stuff here to do. You give your phone too much to do. Anyway, folks, that's what we're up to. We're going to eat this supper. I was hoping we could wait to this cornbread. Mama, does cornbread, Mexican cornbread, take longer than regular cornbread, don't it?
Probably does.
Because it's got all that soup.
Heavier.
It's heavy. I'll have to go over. It says it has 11 more minutes. Y'all may not want to fool it. Y'all may just post a picture at the end because there's a lot, 11 more minutes nearly to go. What's y'all's pleasure? What's y'all's pleasure? My grandkids are always getting onto mine and having so many tabs open. Yeah, I know, Carol. Hello, Joanne. Jennifer. Try tapping the 3 lines at the bottom left corner. Will that take care? There ain't no 3 lines down there, Jen.
My phone's kind of old.
Her phone. No, it ain't old.
I've had it for several years.
We've had it a few years, but I mean, this is a 12. Was that bad? I don't get new phones. A lot of y'all keep right up on that. They'll tell you when it's time to get a new one. They'll say, we will no longer support your phone. That's when you have to go get a new one. Maybe they are old. Maybe I need to go get a new one. Maybe that would help with my videoing. Is the new phone got a better video? Somebody tell me. Because I don't know. Mama, your phone will run so fast. You'll be so happy. I don't know where all this junk comes from. Surely you ain't sitting around looking up everything. Stay on, Beth said. 2 mixes, too. We will wait. Okay. Y'all want to wait to see it? We want to chat tonight, please. Okay, Brandy. Sandra says stay. Okay, we'll hang with you. And hey, Mama Jokes, she's ready. She's ready.
I'm gonna get me a book and study up because I'm missing them.
You just missed one. You get them pretty good, Mama. You get them better than I do. I didn't get some of them read last night till you was already getting them. I have been sitting here this whole time closing out tabs. Now that's how many she had open. Oh, Mama, you had bunches. My back is hurting me, Sheila said. Well, Sheila, what have you done? Could it be your kidneys? Do you need more water? Did you hurt yourself? Do you lay funny? I know that's a lot of questions, but those are all valid. Those are all valid questions because you could be in a hurting for a reason. Sometimes your body tells you you're hurting for a reason.
She's worked too hard.
My uncle used to say, if he'd done something, he'd say, you'll be hurting for certain. If he worked all day, he'd say, ooh, I'll be hurting for certain. Mama, I've never seen the beat. Even when I've cleaned your phone up before, you've never had this many tabs.
I look up a lot of stuff.
Boy, howdy. I reckon you do. Hey, John, you do a great job. Love the microphone, Karen from Chicago. Oh, well, thank you, Miss Karen. Wanda says she'll wait. I can't wait to get this cornbread. And, you know, Mama even put them jalapenos in. But I don't think it'll be too hot for Mama. She didn't put many, and she likes it better than she thinks. Mama lives in fear, is what it is sometimes. It's not really the taste of it. It's the fear of what it tastes like. That's just like, this is a fact. In all my years, I have never had a tuna casserole or anything from her.
One time I made a tuna casserole. That was it for me.
Well, I can't remember. But I like it. And I'm going to make one night. And we'll make 2 things. And we'll see if she just hates it from memory or if it's something that she might like. Because she likes catfish. And she'll even eat fresh fish sometimes. Caught fish, you know, bluegill.
But
she's got in her head she hates tuna casserole. And I said, Mama,
I'll have to leave the house when you make it.
Why?
The smell, I can't take it.
You eat tuna salad.
I ate tuna salad with onions and celery and eggs and everything in it.
And we'll put that in the casserole.
No, I can't. That's when it gets hot. I can't handle it.
See what I'm saying? She'll put a half a pound of red pepper in dressing. Not really, but you know, I'm exaggerating for effect. She'll eat red pepper in honey mustard, but you sprinkle some in a casserole and she'll, ooh, you're burning me up. Ooh, that's too hot. But she'll eat pepper jelly on top of some cream cheese like it's candy.
Cream cheese takes care of it.
Some of Mama's disliking. Don't get that out.
I'm turning it around so it's brown on the other side. I have to take it out.
Is it about done since
it's
you over?
brown.
Okay, we'll check it. It says it likes 5 more minutes. And I only put in there for 26 to start with. Mama, this phone is such a mess.
Well, let it go until we get off from here.
I'm just sitting here chatting and talking with my friends and playing with your phone. But I ain't never seen such.
Oh, that's not nice. You throwed off on my hair. Now you throwed off on my phone.
You look beautiful, Mama.
Sure, now you're trying
And
to
your
smooth
phone is just perfect. Ain't nothing wrong with your
You're
phone.
just trying to smooth everything.
I tell you what, there's something wrong with this ice maker on this refrigerator. Anybody got a Whirlpool ice maker that just all of a sudden quit working? Now, it did tell me the filter needed replacing. So I've got a brand new filter coming tomorrow. Saturday. Someday. And we're going to change it. I thought I had one here, but I cannot find it. And then I couldn't find where I'd order one, so there's a good chance I don't have one.
We put the one in there you ordered.
So, I don't know. If that filter don't fix it, I took the filter out and put it back in, so he thinks he got a new filter because it said filter at 100%.
But our water has a lot of calcium.
I think the filter might be clogged. Somebody tell me that's probably what it is. Because we eat a lot of ice. You know, Mama just sits around and eats ice. I'll have to hire an ice truck to make home deliveries.
It's hard to eat that bag ice. It's hard. It's froze clear, and I eat that softer, so I can chew it.
So I'm worried about my ice maker. It was just working fine the other day, though. And I've had no problems out of it. You know, it's not like, oh, it's been acting up. No. So I don't know. Somebody, somewhere may have to tell me how to fix it. Or I'll have to call. Can you call refrigerator repair people now? Or is that a thing of the past?
Do they even answer questions?
I don't know. Everything's got so complicated now, I don't even know, Mama.
You want to check it? Because it was getting brown. I don't know if it's done or not.
Mama says it's time to check the cornbread. I can't leave here, Mama. You lie and sit down over here and talk to them, but you won't do that. I have to stay here and do it myself.
Bless its heart. I ain't blessing your heart because you
Are you going to lie or not?
you throwed off on my hair and my...
Now I'm going to talk about you being too slow to sit down. She stood there for
When
5
you get
minutes.
76, I'm going to see how...
It shouldn't be that hard to sit down. Standing up, you had no problem with. Running around like a butterfly, you had no problem with. It's sitting down, lighting.
Lighting.
Your lighting mechanisms don't work. You don't believe in lighting.
Is it L-I-G-H-T or L-I-T-E?
Lord, I didn't know this was going to be a test. All right, Mama. I think you wedged that in there.
I just turned it so it's brown.
Couldn't get it to move.
Oh, I'm going to get up. He's coming with hot cornbread.
Where am I going to put this hot thing?
Right there in that plate.
Now, I got a feeling.
That's pretty on top.
It's beautiful. Let's show them. Swivel around here.
Oh,
Because I got a feeling this skillet, since it ain't an official cornbread skillet, it may not unstick. Just set it down.
he don't trust me.
No. You said that right. Now, I don't know, folks. I like to shake it. This ain't
It's
shaking. So if you don't shake it and it don't move,
May tie the bottom up.
you always go around the edge like this. Now I'm gonna do some more.
Get a spatula.
I want to do some more prep work. This is that spatula we got from the Old Country store. And they sent us this in that square pan. And I love this spatula.
Watch that pot. Oh,
Oh, it moves. Folks, we have no emergency to speak of. Everybody get your fingernails back out of your mouth. You don't have to bite your nails no more. A new cornbread skillet is born.
oh Lord.
Woo. Mom, supper. Alright, Mama, I'm going to serve you up from over here. Give me your plate.
Just a little.
Just a little.
Just a little.
Because it's not sweet. I'm telling you, folks, this started out as cube steak and it turned into shredded goodness. Shredded goodness. I'm going to put a little bit of gravy on there.
I told you not much meat, and you put.
That's just some little pieces. May I have some?
Yes, sir.
Thank you for letting me eat tonight.
You're sweet. Even though you did throw up on my hair and the stuff. I'm gonna see how my hair
Mama,
looks.
do you really think mentioning something?
Oh gosh, no wonder you throw up on my hair.
I was just saying, Mama. I mean, you know.
No wonder you said something about it.
I was just saying. I thought, boy,
It's standing up every which way.
she sure ain't wasted no time brushing her hair today. And then I thought, I bet you she.
I brushed it twice earlier.
That's what I really got thinking. I bet you she did brush it, but she's laid outside all day because it's been beautiful.
Not out. I just went out a couple of times.
A couple of times. I don't know who set this table up, but it's not the way we normally eat. Look at this. Cornbread. Alright, folks, let's raise up. Let's cut this beautiful piece of cornbread. Now, my mama can flat out make some Mexican cornbread.
I don't know about that, because I didn't measure nothing.
I'm going to cut it a little different tonight. Are you a square cutter or a triangular cutter?
I'm triangular.
Well, tonight we're going to do square, and I'm going to show you why. This is such a huge thing of cornbread. I know we are not going to eat it all. Look at this. So if you're going to eat it all, you're doing good. If you're not, cut it down the middle like this. That way, I'm going to go ahead and take these two pieces out and pretend like somebody ate them. That way, if you've got cornbread you're going to keep over for a day or two, you cut it this way, and then all you do is push it together, and it keeps it fresher. And when you can wrap that up, or whatever you do, and your cornbread will stay fresher for longer than when you expose all of it.
You didn't give us no beans.
Oh, Mama. Well, I thought you was going to serve the beans.
Oh, you did not. You just forgot.
Mama, this is a lot of food.
I reckon that's too much food, really. We should have left off one of the sides.
You could.
I know it, but I should have left off one of them.
We. She said we.
We, yeah. I think I'm going to take all the credit.
Heavens, no. Let's pray, Mama. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this meal. We thank you for these precious hands that prepared it, dear Lord. And we thank you so much that we're able to sit here together and partake of it. And dear Lord, we just ask you to be with each and every person that's here gathered. And every prayer request, every need that you'll answer, dear Lord. Watch over our country. Watch over our world, dear Lord. Be with all the children. Put a hedge of protection around each and every one of us. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Mama, I'm just going to tell you right now.
Taste another cornbread.
For a Thursday night
Woo.
in February,
It's hot, hot, hot.
this is definitely some kind of supper. I think I had to look at the calendar. I thought it could be my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
That's good Mexican cornbread.
Ooh. It's hot. I got a hot plate.
Do you see any hot in there, folks? It's not a bit hot. It's absolutely delicious. That corn, it's the only way I like cream style corn. That cheese, them little red peppers, you can taste them. Mmm. I'll give you a 12 out of 10 on that cornbread.
Ooh.
Absolutely delicious. Did you taste that meat?
Uh-uh.
Now, I did have to do a little cold water slurry. Cornstarch and cold water to give this a little thickness. Because it started out with coffee, of course. And I put the meat in there, and I put my seasons in there, and put the lid on it, and I let it cook for a good... Mama did, but it cooked for a good long time. That's how we do it. We start out with coffee. But you put your seasons in there dry, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. I don't ever...
And you just put your coffee and your seasonings, and then you just sort of stir it up a little bit. Let it cook. Let it get all that absorption in there. And then... when I came home, oh, the smell hit me in the face. I came in and it was a little thin. Mama said, we're going to have to thicken that with something. And so I made a little cornstarch slurry right before we came home. It takes it a little while to thicken because you have to let it cook.
I could just eat cornbread.
I sort of say, I could just eat the meat. I could just eat the cornbread. But boy, I'm going to eat it all.
You was going on about the Mexican cornbread so much last night that Jim and Lisa had that.
Got you wanting it?
Well, I felt sorry for you and thought, well, I'll fix him some Mexican cornbread.
Thank you, Lisa. She would have gave me a plate too. She told me to come on up there and get a plate.
Yeah, she would have.
Lord, yeah. She said, come on up and get a plate. Cornbread's good though, ain't it? Mmm. It's moist. It's sweet. At that Jiffy.
I should have just put a half a can of corn in it.
No, I just did it just like you did it. I would make no changes. It's good enough, and we've all talked it over. We think we'll let you make it again, only sooner. It's been a good number of years since you made it.
Months.
No, not months.
Been a
Well,
year.
months, but more like 24 months. Don't try to back out of that, Mama. Have you all seen any Mexican cornbread?
They probably have.
You know, if she made Mexican cornbread, I'd be showing it off and telling y'all about it. Taters are good.
Now that's pretty. Look at the reds and greens. And...
Yeah, it's good. It's good enough you can make it again in, let's say, a month. Your hair looks pretty now, Mama. It does.
Now you're telling a story.
Cream corn, Cynthia, and that's the only time I like it. I don't like cream style corn in a can.
You like fresh.
Fresh cream style, but we put cream style corn in this. She did.
Mm-hmm.
Preston, I've never had that. Preston said I could eat a big bowl of that cornbread with milk. Never had Mexican cornbread with milk. I've had regular cornbread.
I never have either.
Dennis Flat, make this meal. It's worth it. Now I want cornbread. Deanna, that's what happened to me last night. My friend made it, and now I wanted it. Cube steak. This was cube steak. Yes, ma'am. Supper looks delicious, Faye says. Hey, Miss Tammy. Hey, Leslie. Everything looks good, don't it? Everything y'all fix looks good too, and I'm just picturing in my mind how good it is. Sometimes the water tube freezes, John. My daddy's hairdresser. Oh, in the back of it, Sandra. Oh, look at that.
Oh, what?
Water tube.
Oh, the water tube. I never thought of that.
I just ate. Yeah.
No, we get water out.
Oh, so we're getting water out. Would that be the same as the ice maker? I am not a mechanic when it comes to refrigerators.
The water comes out, but it won't make ice. I think it's the filter.
I'm hoping it's because we didn't have any problems with it, and it just started, and it just quit making it. And I think it's a clogged filter. It said on there that it needed filter, and there was a little light over there. So I took it out, went over there and shook it, put it back in there because it didn't have a new one. Thought I had a new one. And it said that I'd replaced the filter then, and it's not showing anymore. But if the filter's clogged, it still wouldn't go through. So I got a new filter on the way. If that ain't it, then I'll have to call somebody. All right, Mommy, anything you want to add?
No, I will say my cornbread turned out pretty good.
I will say, I second that for sure. Mama, we can't see you sitting over there. You're so far away.
Oh, wow.
All right, Mama, say good night.
Good night, Mama, and God bless you all. Have a wonderful night.
Y'all have a wonderful night. Thank you for putting up with us.
Yeah,
Glad you
yeah.
enjoyed the cornbread. And Lord willing, we'll see you tomorrow night. And who knows, we might cook again. Bye, y'all.
Oh.
Might have cornbread.